pretty much convinced that there is a future out there for all of us, but it's got to be around a skill that you have or you're willing to build. And for me, that's content creation. Not that I'm an expert at it, but at least I enjoy it. And transportation. My best videos, I feel, are based around transportation and starting a business. So you all got to find that skill within you. Some of us, it might not be necessarily content creation, but with AI technology, even content creation should be easy for all of us. It's not even like you even really got to do a lot of work to create content anymore. Some people repurpose other people's content. Some people use AI technology to create content based around a script they did. So it's getting pretty easy for everybody to make content to promote whatever it is they're interested in, or they enjoy, or they want to do in the future. So I feel like we all need to focus on that. You need to focus on that, build a business around that. If you can, build some type of product or service around that. And I believe truly pretty much everybody, even if you're not technical, like most of us are not, it's gotten easier. I never was technical. I still don't consider myself really technical. There's still a lot of things online that are not easy for me to figure out. Even AI technology, it's harder for me to understand it than, say, somebody that's 20 years younger. It really takes me a while. It took me a while to even figure out how to use ChatGPT and Gemini and all these AI products and services. It took me a while. Even Opus Clips was challenging for me, and all you gotta do is drop a link in there and it does the work for you. But the platform changed a couple times, and it was a little bit of a learning curve for me, as opposed to somebody who's younger that's been doing this stuff from day one. It's easy. What's mind-boggling to me is there's people with a lot more technical skills that aren't out here trying to make their own money or product or service. You know, there's these engineers out here that are just getting laid off, taking a package deal, and they're not out here trying to build something around what they already know. You know? So it's weird to me that you have a skill already. You've gone to college, you've gone to school, and you're not out here trying to build a backup business to supplement what you're not making at your job. There's tons of software engineers out here without a job right now. I actually had one in my car one day. I was doing an Uber ride. I'm an Uber driver. I was doing an Uber trip. I think I was taking them somewhere in New Haven. And we had a short, brief conversation. And when I found out he was a software engineer, he was a little impressed that at least the knowledge that I did know for somebody that's older. He probably was like a millennial. He was 30-something. And when I told him, why aren't you out here trying to create something to make your own money it's like this look on his face, like he was like baffled and almost like he was trying to figure it out himself. Like, why am I not? You know, because you've already got the skill, you already got the background. But what I've come to find out is not everybody has the hustle. Not everybody out here has the drive to even want to do anything bigger. Some people are happy and programmed to just get a check. That's all they ever known, is just going to a job, receiving a check. If they do get laid off, they take their little severance package and they just start applying for other jobs. There's so much information on the web, on YouTube, and these guys, they can actually build their own program or software or platform because they got the knowledge, but they don't have the drive. That's what sets you apart. I realize that now. It's not necessarily about how smart you are. I used to think that. I used to think, well, I'm very different. I grew up, barely made it through high school. I wasn't really athletic, so I didn't fit in with the jocks. I wasn't smart, so I didn't fit in with the nerds. You know, we all have a few people we hung out with, but they were, quote unquote, not the good kids. They were pretty much considered the bad kids. And I always felt like an outcast even with them, with the quote unquote thugs. Because I had good grandparents that I didn't want to disappoint. So when it came down to do some dirt, I felt guilt. A lot of guilt. I'm not trying to say that I didn't do dirt, but I felt guilt where my friends might have didn't. They didn't feel that same feeling. And I'm starting to realize now that that's what makes me special. We're all special in our own way. You just gotta find it. And it took me really a while to understand that that's what makes me special, because I had one thing a lot of people don't have, is drive. I have the drive. Even now, I've been struggling most of my life, but I still haven't given up because I have the drive. And just having that drive goes a long way when there are tools out here to help you. The AI technology themselves, literally, you don't even have to have ideas. You can go to Gemini or ChatGPT and just type in, give me an idea for a business based on my skills, and just type in what you're interested in. What's your strong points? Oh, are you an introvert? Are you an extrovert? What are you good at? If you're good at working on cars, or you're good at sales, everybody has a skill in something. Everybody has a skill in something. All you got to do is type that in, and the AI will actually help you build ideas around that. So you don't even have to be as creative as you did, say, just 5 years ago. Which is, it's mind-blowing to me. You don't even have to be creative anymore. All you got to do is be able to type, which I can't even, to be honest with you, I can't even type. I type like this. I'm like literally like, and I'm still able to get my point across in these AI tools enough to get enough information back for YouTube video titles, ideas for projects I might want to do. I could write up whole paragraphs based on an idea where I can't even spell. You know what I'm saying? I could barely spell. I can spell just enough to get by. Like, I'm not illiterate, but I'm not the best speller. You know? And as long as you're able to get by with all the technology and tools that we have at our disposal, there's no more excuses. There simply is no more excuses. Everything is available to help you now. Even YouTube has gotten easier. I remember years ago, I used to watch YouTube videos, and it just seems like everybody that was getting views on YouTube had a team, or they were like super creative, because we didn't have the tools that we have now. So they had to be really good at creating their own thumbnails, creating their own titles. There really is no more excuses anymore. The technology's there. Even Canva, and something as simple as Canva upped my skill game up and made me a better marketer. Just having Canva, the free version. And that's just the crazy part. You don't even have to get the paid versions of these technologies, and you could do better. So it's like, there really is no excuse. Like, I still didn't get the paid ChatGPT. Gemini is pretty much free. What's the new one? The Chinese DeepSeek, free. And it's supposedly better than ChatGPT. Free. Why are some of you guys still not on YouTube? I don't know. YouTube, in my opinion, is, even though TikTok's back, YouTube will always, in my mind, be the best platform to promote, express yourself, or to build a brand. YouTube will always, in my eyes, be the best. Always number one. If TikTok's still around, probably number two. You know, just because of the way the algorithm works. But I'm going back to doing more long form, because I realize you can't possibly get across in a short everything you need to talk about and express yourself in a short. It's impossible. What you can do with shorts is you could do a long form video and cut it into pieces and promote that long form. I believe that's the only reason why shorts come in handy, is to promote your long form videos. I've even got a free platform called PayHip that I'm using to promote myself. So with all the tools and all the free information out there, all the free AI platforms you could use, everybody needs to have a YouTube channel to help build your brand. Eventually you should have your own website. I'm out here to win. If it takes me till I'm dead, I'm out here to win. And I'm using what's available to help me do it. I know I can't do it alone. I'm doing twice as much content, probably 3 times more content than I did last year, just using AI technology for titles, thumbnails, shorts. So I'm taking advantage, at 54 years old, I'm taking advantage of the technology, and there's software engineers out here that have the ability to build their own platforms, not out here trying to get this money because they don't have the drive. Something as simple as not having the drive could really ruin you by not having the drive. And people are out here like, oh, I can't get any views on YouTube and I can't do this. Post more. That's what I did. I I wasn't getting enough views. I'm still not getting as many views as I would like, but I didn't have any videos that had over 1,000 videos until what? I started posting more content. I started creating more content. One of your videos will pop. You might have 30 videos that do nothing, but one of your videos is eventually going to pop if you're putting out content. Every day I put out content. So there really is no more excuses. I'm tired of hearing it. I hear people, say, yeah, I post every day, post 3 times a day if you have to. Not all of us have to post that much. Some of us can post once a week because we're really creative. Some of us don't even need the AI as much because we're that creative. We might just need the AI to give us ideas. Now, I'm not trying to say the technology is perfect yet because it's not there yet, but it helps. It speeds up the process. It's making it easy for us. So I really don't understand when people with more skills than me complain how they can't make it. I love the growth and that I'm seeing so far. It's not moving as fast as I would like it to move, but it's moving. And it's going to continue to build because I'm out here doing what I got to do to put out content. And I'm trying to tell you guys, if you didn't learn anything from any of my videos, this is the one thing you need to listen to. Use these free tools to the best of your ability while they're available, because the technology is going to get better, but they're going to start charging for this stuff. Use as much free technology as you can to get ahead now, because that's what I'm doing. And I'm just warning you ahead of time. It's there. It's available for all of us. You might as well use it. You want to come up with a great holding company? Go to ChatGPT literally right today. Go to Gemini if you don't want ChatGPT or Claude or any of the other one, DeepSeek, and just ask it. Help me build the ultimate, doesn't have to be a holding company. So help me build my first company based on this skill that I have. Put in your weaknesses. This is my weakness. I'm an introvert. I don't like to do this. I do like to do this. I like dogs. I don't like cats. Whatever it is, it's going to help. I promise you. In some way, shape, or form, it's going to help you get to that next level. And it's going to help you be a better marketer, or build your brand, or start that first LLC. And it's going to give you suggestions. You can put in, give me 10 different ideas for this. For example, every time I do a video like this, you know what I do now to get a title? I'll go to, particularly Gemini is my go-to right now over ChatGPT, just because of speed. ChatGPT just seems to be slow or bogged down lately. Same thing with DeepSeek. Gemini is just fast for me. I'll go to Gemini and be like, give me 5, it's usually about 5. Give me 5 YouTube video titles. Give me 5 YouTube video titles based on me talking about this, and I'll input what I'm saying in the video. And it gives me 5 good titles every single time. And the reason why I do 5 is because I want at least 3 that kind of jump out, that are really what I like. And out of those 3, you're going to get at least 2 that you really like and you're going to use. Works every single time. that for this video. I did that for the last 30, 40, 50 videos. I don't even come up with titles anymore. I go to AI, give me a good title, me talking about this. It gives me 5 good titles. And it works every time. And the titles themselves, even with a regular thumbnail, because we're on easy mode right now. So YouTube is promoting people without all the flashy thumbnails and stuff like that. But a good title, I think, is even more important than the thumbnail. Because the thumbnail, I'll just pick one of the 3 that YouTube is offering me, and I'll go with that. Or I'll do a screenshot of me that day and use that for the thumbnail. Every blue moon, you want to get fancy. You want to go to like Canva. Maybe you want to see dragons or lions, or you want something a little bit flashy. Or like on my, for example, my rideshare channel, Nice Guy Driver. Sometimes I want the Uber CEO face on there. So I'll go to Canva, put a nice little flashy picture of Dara, the CEO of Uber, and I might want to put some words across the screen. We've got Canva for that, free. Works every time, guys. I'm telling you, there's no more excuse. Everybody should have at least one YouTube channel. And you should download Canva. You should have at least one YouTube channel, have Canva, play around with that till you learn it. You know, there's a little bit of learning curve with Canva at first, if you're not techie. It took me a minute with Canva, because Canva kept changing up on me too over the years. But this stuff it's getting easier, not harder. That's what they mean by easy mode. They don't mean that. I think people misunderstanding when they say YouTube's on easy mode. It doesn't mean everybody's gonna get a lot of views. Doesn't mean it's gonna be necessarily easy for everybody. They mean that you don't need flashy titles, thumbnails, and you can still get views. And I promise you, if you put out 30 videos, one of those videos is gonna get more views than you expected. At least one. Guaranteed. I promise you. That's what they mean by easy mode. That's not necessarily easy, but it's getting easier for the average person, if that makes sense. Well, I'm starting to get a little glare, so I'm gonna let you guys go, but I just want to give you some more positivity to just stay on the path of becoming an entrepreneur using these free tools and services that are available to you. Please. And if you want more videos like this, help support the channel. Subscribe, like, comment. I appreciate you, all the support you guys have already given me. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Thank you.